This is Ed White, All-Pro Offensive Lineman in the NFL, and you're listening to The Grueling Truth.
Welcome to The Grueling Truth's Gridiron Moe Super Bowl Trivia Show, of course, sponsored by Gridiron Moe, an interactive football app where you get to call what you think the offense or defense should do during a live NFL game and see what all other fans have called. Check out Gridiron Moe at www.gridironmoe.com. As always, I'm your host, Mike Goodpaster. Let me welcome in last week's big loser, Matt Andruscavage.
Oh, man. Another week, and we got a couple contestants, so we got quite a battle to get to the finals.
All right, and of course,
Matt, don't you love the intros, huh?
Of course, we have the founder of Gridiron Moe, the illustrious Aris Persidis.
I'm right here. I lost you there for a second. How are you guys? Great to be here.
All right, always great to have you on. Now, our two contestants, one was actually here last week, another here was like a month ago. We have Joe Pritchard was on last week, got 7 right, and then he started talking crap about how he did so much better than his friend Oz did. So we decided we would bring them both back tonight and see if David can back it up, or if Joe could back it up to Oz and, just see if he could do it when confronted by Oz. So help welcome to the show last week's sacrificial lamb, Joe Pritchard.
Well, it was either this or a steel cage, so this is probably the more humane of the two options.
Ooh, so he's going to take you in a steel cage, Oz, and beat you, which brings us to our other contestant, Oz Davis, who, let's face it, we can't really mince words. You completely humiliated and embarrassed yourself the last time you were on the show. So welcome back.
I am ready with the bag full of excuses. So I'm ready
All
to
right,
go.
So we'll do this so he can go ahead and empty his bag since he was the biggest loser maybe in show history. We'll let Oz go first.
What is in the bag, Oz? What is in the bag? Give us a for instance.
Oh, I got a list of excuses here. I just wanted to say this too. I can't believe that Joe is this bad a person that he's talking this much smack.
I know.
About
I
me.
was really ashamed of him the way he talked about you.
Yeah, it's
If Mike was ashamed, then you know it was bad.
I know. But then again, Joe is a Packers fan, so kind of explains it. Packer fans usually like to run their mouths about a whole lot of nothing. We're title town if this is 1966, but you know how that goes.
Oh, boy.
All right, but I do know this. Joe did do one thing he said he would do. He went on to the gruelingtruth.net, found the superstition page for Gridiron Moe, went to that. Aris, you want to explain that to our listeners?
Oh, yeah, and absolutely. And, Joe, thank you for doing that. And in Oz, it's part of the experience here. So what we're doing is we're collecting the funny, strange, wonderful, sad, pathetic, extraordinary things that people do when they're watching a game to make sure that their team wins. Maybe you watch it out of only one eye or one ear. So whatever it is, we'd love to hear it. And,
how do you watch a game out of one ear, Aris?
You'll be amazed. That's what blind people do. It is.
All right, so Joe, what did you put down as your superstition?
So what I put down is when things get really tense, if it gets real close, the game is on the line on a given play, I will find myself, and I won't even know I'm doing it, but I will find myself standing about 3 feet in front of my 42-inch TV until the tense moment has passed.
My mom always told me if you get too close to the TV and watch it, you could go blind.
Some of the results I've seen out of the Packers and especially my CFL team lately have made me kind of wish I was.
Well, it could be worse. Once again, you're up on Oz because at least you're not a Montreal Alouettes fan.
Yeah.
But all right, let's go ahead and play. I think that Oz is up first.
All right, Oz, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, Super Bowl 23, 1989. Who won and what was the score? Redskins 42, Broncos 10. 49ers 55, Broncos 10. Bengals 16, 49ers 20.
C, 20-16, 49ers.
20-16, you are correct. Super Bowl 4, 1970. What was the Chiefs' yards gained rushing? 169, 160, 151.
I'll go 151.
You're going to go with 151, and you are correct, Oz. Super Bowl IX, 1975. Who was MVP? Lynn Swann, Jake Scott, Franco Harris.
Franco Harris.
Franco Harris is correct. Super Bowl X, 1976. Who sang the national anthem? Up With People, Tom Sullivan, or the LA All City Band and Ashley Whippet?
It's got to be the classic Up With People.
No.
Up With People. It was Tom Sullivan.
No.
Super Bowl I, 1967. Who coached the Packers? Hank Stram, John Washington, Lombardi.
Who coached the Packers?
Hank
Lombardi.
I heard him say Hank Stram, Aris. Go ahead.
Strankham.
Super Bowl 49, 2015. What was the Seahawks' total net yardage? 396, 468, or 306?
I'll say 468.
You're going to say 468. It was 396. Still plenty. Super Bowl 31, 1997. Who was the Patriots' quarterback? Drew Bledsoe, Chris Chandler, Brett Favre.
Bledsoe.
Oh,
that is correct. Super Bowl 17, 1983. Who was the Redskins' quarterback? Joe Theismann?
Really?
Yeah, hey, I've got to ask you. This is what the computer spat out. Or David Woodley.
You got to ask me that again.
Super Bowl 17, 1983. Who was the Redskins' quarterback? Joe Theismann, Joe Montana, David Woodley.
So it was Theismann.
And that is correct. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8.
You have redeemed yourself, Oz.
Not
That
bad.
was respectable, but one of those was the Lombardi one, so I got an ass.
Well, and then the quarterback one, so yeah, it really wasn't that respectable, but it was a lot better than last time. Now,
Yeah.
There's some
I'll take
pressure
the
here.
750.
Joe only got 7 last time. If Joe was to get less than 7 and get only like 5 and lose to you, he would be humiliated.
Yep, he would have to.
That'd be
he
rough.
would have to feel shame.
All right, so good luck, Joe.
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right, Joe, here we go. Super Bowl II, 1968. Who was MVP? Joe Namath, Bart Starr, Len Dawson.
Bart Starr.
Bart is correct. Super Bowl III, 1969. What was the attendance? 80,000 and change, 61,000 and change, or 75,000 and change?
Still 61 and change.
61. It was 75,389. Super Bowl IX, 1975. Who did the halftime show? Grambling University, Mercer Ellington and Grambling University Bands, or Grambling University with Mardi Gras Chorus?
C.
University with a Mardi Gras Chorus. It was Mercer Ellington and the University Band. Very close. Super Bowl 25, 1991. What was the Bills' total net yardage? 283, 229, 371.
283.
283, it was 371. Super Bowl 22, 1988. Who was the Redskins quarterback? John Elway, Doug Williams, Joe Montana.
Doug Williams.
Doug is correct. Super Bowl 13, 1979. Who played? Steelers, Cowboys, Raiders, Vikings, Rams, Steelers.
The Steelers, Cowboys.
Steelers against Cowboys is correct. Super Bowl 49, 2015. What was the Patriots' yards gained rushing? 135, 93, or 57?
93.
93, it was 57. Super Bowl 16, 1982. Who was the 49ers quarterback? Ken Anderson, Joe Montana, Joe Theismann.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. Correct. Super Bowl 4, 1970. What was the attendance? 79,000, 75,000, 80,000.
79.
79. It was 80,562. Very, very close. Super Bowl 25, 1991. Who was the Giants' starting QB? Steve Young, Jeff Hostler, Jim Kelly.
Jeff Hostetler.
Jeff Hostetler is correct. And let's see if squeeze one more. Super Bowl 35, 2001. What was the attendance? 73,000, 71,000, 72,000.
73,000.
It was 71. That's close. All right, so you got 5 out of 12.
Oh, man. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, it feels like week 1 in the CFL all over again, where I had to write a poem because my Bombers blew it. This time it's all on me.
We should have had a contest like that, Matt. Whichever one of them lost had to write a poem about it.
That would have been really good, and then they have to read it on the air.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Whoever loses has to write a poem about losing.
I think that's an awesome
Ode
idea.
to a loss.
Yes, what rhymes with
so Joe, we'll expect a poem next week.
It wasn't part of the deal this time around.
It doesn't matter. I just changed it. It is part of the deal now. I'm in charge here, all right?
Joe. You had to open your mouth, man.
Yeah.
Your big mouth son got you into trouble this time.
What else?
All right, Matt. Since you lost so badly last week, go ahead.
Badly. By 1.
You won?
Yeah, I lost by 1.
You lost by 1. I know.
I lost by 1.
Go ahead.
All right. And while all of this was going on, Super Bowl 21, 1987. Who coached the Giants? Don Reeves, Bill Parcells, Joe Gibbs.
Bill Parcells.
Bill P. Correct. Super Bowl 46, 2012. Who did the halftime show? Indiana University, Madonna, or Kelly Clarkson?
Madonna.
Madonna is correct. Super Bowl 42, 2008. What was the attendance? 68,000, 71,000, 70,000.
Super Bowl 42, boy. 70?
70,000. It was 71,101. Super Bowl 6, 1972. Who sang the anthem? Kilgore, Rangerettes, the U.S. Air Force Academy Chorale, or Ella Fitzgerald, Carol Channing?
I think I had this one. I'll go the U.S. Air Force Academy Chorale.
That's correct. That's right.
Wow.
Super Bowl 39, 2005. What was the Patriots' yards gained passing? 219, 215, 158.
Let's try 219.
219 is correct. Super Bowl 33, 1999. Who was the pregame entertainment? Cher. The show captured the merriment of a Caribbean cruise featuring Kiss, for Stevie Wonder, Gloria Estefan, and others.
The only thing that makes sense to me is you said something about the Caribbean cruise and Kiss.
The Caribbean cruise, that is correct. Super Bowl 7, 1973. Who coached the Redskins? Don Shula, Bud Grant, George Allen.
George Allen.
DA, correct. Super Bowl 43, 2009. What was the Cardinals' yards gained passing? 374, 333, 154.
That was high, so I'll go 374.
You go 374. That is correct. Super Bowl 7, 1973. What was the attendance? 71,000, 79,000, or 90,000?
90.
90,000. That is correct. And timed out. You got 1,
You got 8, didn't you?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9. Yep. Very
all
consistent.
right. So that means, no, wait. Oz isn't eliminated because Oz beat Joe. So Oz is still up. Joe's eliminated.
Right. Isn't this a tournament format? So I advanced to the final
it's just
round.
a 4 go, and then, the top 2 make it to the finals.
That's right. So you got to get
Aris is a
6
busy man.
to go
He
on.
can't sit here and play with us all day on this game.
Ah.
All right, so I got to get more than 6.
You've got to get more than 6 to be in the final. That's right. All right, you ready?
Don't pull a Norwood.
You're ready. Super Bowl 10, 1976. How old was Roger Staubach? 34, 33, or 30?
30.
He says 30, and he was 33. Super Bowl 49, 2015. How old was Tom Brady? 36, 37, 39.
36.
36. He was 37. Super Bowl 14, 1980. Where was it held? New Orleans, Miami,
Pasadena.
Pasadena, correct.
Rose Bowl.
Super Bowl 33, 1999. Who coached the Falcons? Mike Shanahan,
Dan Reeves,
or Jim Fassel? It was Dan Reeves. Super Bowl 48, 2014. How old was Russell Wilson? 28, 29, 27?
27.
Correct. Super Bowl 45, 2011. What was the Packers' total net yardage? 396, 292, 338?
396.
396. It was 338. Very close. Mm-hmm. Super Bowl 9, 1975. What was the Vikings' time of possession? 21 minutes, 13 seconds, 30 minutes and 30 seconds, 32 minutes and 31.
21.
21-13, correct. Super Bowl 47, 2013. Who played? Packers, Steelers, Seahawks, Broncos, Ravens, 49ers.
Ravens, 49ers.
Correct. Super Bowl 33, 1999. Where was it held? New Orleans, Atlanta, Miami?
Miami.
Miami, yes, sir. Super Bowl 39, 2005. What was the Patriots' total net yardage? 331, 365, 339.
339.
339. 331. Very close. Super Bowl 15, 1981. What was the Raiders' share per player? $15,000, $36,000, $18,000.
15.
15 grand. It was 18 grand.
I know.
Super Bowl 42, 2008. Who was the Patriots' starting QB? Tom Brady?
Yeah, Tom Brady. About
Yeah.
time I got one of them.
Steve Grogan.
Super Bowl 11, 1977. Who won and what was the score? Cowboys.
Raiders 32-14 over the Vikings in Pasadena, January 11th.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, what a tie. 8
Nice.
out of 12.
Doesn't matter if it's a tie or not, because that means me and the big dog are in the finals as always. You two other kids just sit and watch the grown-ups, all right?
Yes, sir. We'll be at the kiddie table.
Ouch.
All right. We're doing this full format or just best of 5?
Full format.
Full format.
All right. Full it
Matt,
is.
ready? Matt,
Yep.
you're ready. All right. Super Bowl 34, 2000. Who was the Rams starting to
Really?
Kurt Warner.
That is correct. Super Bowl 17, 1983. Who did the halftime show? The L.A. All-City Band, Leslie Eastbrook, or the L.A. Super Drill Team?
50-50. L.A. Super Drill Team.
The Super Drill Team is correct.
You only count for half of one because, yeah.
Super Bowl 1985. Who was the Dolphins quarterback? Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
Harris is cheering for Matt tonight.
Okay. Super Bowl 14. That was correct. 1980. How old was the Rams QB Vince Ferragamo? 22, 25, 26.
25.
You're going to go with 25, and you're correct. Super Bowl 2, 1968. Who did the halftime show? AFL and NFL giant figures with an Air Force flyover. The Grambling University Band or the AFL and
I'll do the Grambling University Band. That
is correct. Super Bowl 8, 1974. What was the attendance? 71,000, 80,000, 81,000.
I think we heard this already. 71.
71,000 is correct. We've heard very similar. Super Bowl 41, 2007. What was the Colts' yards gained rushing? 91, 191, 112.
I think it was a lot, so I'll go 191.
I'm going to go with 191, and you're correct. Super Bowl 23, 1989. What was the Bengals' share per player? 46 grand, 38 grand, 18 grand.
18.
$18,000 is correct. Super Bowl 28, 1994. What was the Cowboys' time of possession? 34 minutes and change, 31 and change, 33 and change.
33 and change.
33, it was 34 and 29.
Yeah.
Super Bowl I, 1967. What was the attendance? 75,389, 75,546, 61,946.
I think it was 61.
61,000 is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And you got
9
out of 10. 1, 2, 3.
He missed more than one,
Yeah.
but that's all right.
9 out of 10. Right. Very good, man.
So I just got to beat 9.
You've got to beat 9. You can do it.
No problem.
I've seen you do it. All
Let's
right.
roll.
Ready.
If I
Super Bowl
don't, at
41.
least my very best friend in the whole world gets to win, so I'm good with it either way.
Oh, my goodness. I'm crying. Super Bowl 41, 2007. What was the Bears' yards gained rushing? 111, 45, or 46?
46.
It was 111. Super Bowl 12, 1978. Who played Cowboys?
Denver, Dallas.
Denver, that is correct. Super Bowl 44, 2010. What was the Saints' time of possession? 30 minutes and change, 26 and change, or
30 minutes and change.
30 minutes and change. It's correct. Give you that. Super Bowl 9, 1975. What was the Vikings' yards gained rushing? 141, 17, 108.
17.
17. Correct. Was not much, was it? Super Bowl 35, 2001. Who coached the Giants? Jim
Fossil.
That is correct. Super Bowl 37, 2003. Who sang the national anthem? Dixie Chicks, Shania Twain, or Carlos Santana, Beyonce, and others?
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain was the Dixie Chicks. Super Bowl 16, 1982. Who did the halftime show? Up with People?
Up with People.
University of Michigan. It was Up with People. You are correct. Super Bowl 29, 1995. What was the Chargers' total net yardage? 362, 310, 354.
354.
354, yes. Super Bowl 21, 1987. What was the Giants' yards gained rushing? 211, 136, 280.
136.
136, yes. Super Bowl 48, 2014. Who was the Seahawks starting QB?
Russell Wilson.
Oh, God.
You got 3 of them. Shut up.
Jim Zorn.
Super Bowl 48. Who sang the anthem? King Clint Black, Natalie Cole, or Chris Cross, Georgia Satellites, and others?
Clint Black.
Clint Black. No, it was Natalie Cole. All right, cool. Last one, Super Bowl 38, 2004. How old was Tom Brady? 28, 26, 25?
What was that again? What were the ages?
Super Bowl 38, 2004.
And what were the ages again?
28, 26, or 25?
What was it, 28, 26, or 25?
Yes.
26.
26 is correct.
Oh, we're tied.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wow. Yep.
We do the 5-question thing off or whatever?
Yeah, we're going to do the 5. All right.
All right.
Oh, wait a second, real quick. Are the kids still paying attention?
Of course.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Riveting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I'm on the edge of my seat, but I'm standing up. So.
It's interesting. The last, I think this is what, the 11th or the 12th show? Somewhere there, right?
We're 6 to 6, so it is show number 113.
Yeah.
Right. So how many times have we gotten to the point where it's 5 on 5? And
A couple of times, not a lot.
I'm thinking about 3 or 4, maybe 4.
Yeah, which is like a third at a time, which is a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty good then. Yeah, that's true.
Pretty good. All right, Matt, you ready?
Yes.
Good luck, Matthew.
You too, Michael.
I'm cheering for you.
Super Bowl 27, 1993. What was the Cowboys' total net yardage? 341, 408, 386.
I'll go 408.
You're going to go with 408. You are correct. Super Bowl 38, 2004. Who coached the Panthers? John Fox, Bill Belichick.
John Fox.
That is correct. Super Bowl 40, 2006. Who sang the anthem? Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, or the Rolling Stones?
Pretty sure it was Aretha Franklin.
It was Aretha Franklin, Aaron Neville, accompanied by Dr. John.
He didn't say that. He just said Aretha Franklin. That is not correct. Am I right there, Oz?
I don't know. Give him an asterisk.
I'm running the Q&A here, but Super Bowl 26, 1992. Who did the halftime show? Gloria Estefan and others. Showcase of local Minnesota youth, or Harry Connick Jr.
I'm pretty sure Harry Connick Jr. did the anthem, so I'll go Gloria Estefan.
You're going to go Gloria, and you are correct.
Now, if you just miss this one, you'll lose, Matt, so get it right.
Really?
That's one of Matt's favorites. Who did the pre-game entertainment, Super Bowl 29, 1995? Kathy Lee Gifford, the Sergio Mendes and Hank Williams, or Tony Bennett, Patti LaBelle, and others?
Super Bowl 29, I think I know this one. I think it's B.
You think it's the Sergio Mendes, Hank Williams, and Flyovers and all that? You are absolutely right.
Well, Matt, it looks like you get the win today because there's no way I could get 5 in a row.
Hey, confidence, man.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Well, we'll see.
We will see. All right, setting it up again. Mike, you ready?
Yep.
Super Bowl 8, 1974. How old was the Vikings QB Frank Tarkenton? 30, 34, 33.
And what year? Super Bowl 8?
8,
and
1974.
what was it, 30, 33, or 34?
Yes.
30.
I think he was 33.
Matt, then it's over. He wins.
So you want to...
Wow.
Come on, let's try.
Congratulations, Matt. I'm so excited for you. Now you can go back to the firehouse and get pictures this time when they take you around on the fire truck.
Now, can I introduce you as the first loser next week?
No, you can't because you don't get to introduce the show. I do.
Okay.
Details. Matt, that was...
so, I mean, I can't help it. It's just the way it is, Matt. I mean, if you could, I'd like to.
Yeah, we can't go against the policy, right?
Well, no, we can't. I introduced the guest. And also, I think the big winner tonight's Oz just from shutting Joe up. But
yeah, you think I would have learned a valuable lesson, but I probably haven't.
Yeah, you don't want to challenge someone to a cage match and then...
Yeah, you want to challenge somebody to a verbal Super Bowl trivia duel unless your crap is together. I mean, because I think that's Alexander Hamilton killed a man like that once in a verbal Super Bowl trivia drill back in the 1860s or 70s.
In the 1860s?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And
Are you
watching
the musical,
rap
Mike?
about it.
Huh?
Are you watching that Alexander Hamilton musical? Is that where you got that from?
No, I don't watch musicals because my daddy always told me it meant I was a little light in the jeans if I liked musicals. I'm sorry, that wasn't politically correct, but it was a joke, so everybody can deal with it.
Now you're starring in a few.
Huh?
Now you're starring in a few. I was just laughing. Matt, you have this way, you have your tell. I'm gonna try this.
Well, now it's 7-6. Next week it'll be 7-7. I let him win to keep the show interesting. We all know
right.
that.
Yeah, Mike has never led, so we got to keep it that way.
Yeah, I won't lead until the end because that's the only time it matters.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, like the Pick'em show when you were leading the whole season and we end up tied?
Yeah, and then I did some stupid picks just so we'd end up tied because I know your feelings get hurt.
So for the Pick'em show, you
crying and whining. I remember Leon calling me, and he's like, "Mike, you got to let him catch up because he keeps calling me.
Sure.
He's in tears. He's crying.
Yeah.
Leon, I said, just tell him to grow up there. And he said, please, Mike, just let him win a few. And I did, and we ended up tied.
He would be a fun. He would be I'm very curious to see how the NFL players, the retired NFL players, would do on this. Because coaches, it's just a different level of knowledge, that you guys have.
Leon did pretty well with Super Bowl 30 trivia.
You did?
Yeah, Leon would do all right with Sirius since he played in it, yeah. But
yeah, I think
that's kind of like you getting all the Super Bowl 29 and 16 questions. Well, I
believe you got a Super Bowl 16 correct.
I know,
correct too.
But you got multiple ones. And I don't really like Super Bowl 16 or 23 that much.
I was actually surprised. I thought you only watched was it 23 you only watched one, or was it 16?
16 I will watch until it gets to 20-14. 23 I have watched maybe once since the game, but I stopped after Stanford Jennings' touchdown, so I have seen the halftime shows, so I'm good there. Now, this is the question. Can anybody answer this? Who were the two finalists in the NFL Super Bowl 23 pregame show? Remember, they had the talent contest. Who were the finalists? Who won? And what teams did those two finalists play for at that time?
Oh, wow.
Gee.
I've watched a lot of the pregame, and I don't know. I don't remember this.
I remember.
No idea.
All right, tell us.
A talent show?
Mike Martin from the Cincinnati Bengals won the talent show. Actually, second place, I believe, was Michael Young from the Rams. And Reggie White did stand-up comedy, but he wasn't very funny.
Boy, I don't know.
Which is why he wasn't one of the
What was the winner's talent? I mean, that's worth looking up now.
It was Mike Martin. He was singing.
Singing.
And actually, Mike Martin's a really good singer. I mean, all you got to do is listen to one of the great songs of the 1980s, the Who Dey Rap, and hear that.
I'm sure I would enjoy that song a little bit better than I enjoyed the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Well, the Super Bowl Shuffle is just asinine. The Who Dey Rap was just, I mean, it's legendary. I still listen to it today because it's a great song. And Joe Kelly sang on the song, and Joe Kelly's on the show a lot. We need to get Joe on the Gridiron Moe Super Bowl trivia show and get him to sing the Who Dey Rap.
There you go.
But, all right, so let's run it down. We'll go with the biggest loser, which was Joe Pritchard. Joe, any final words? You want to tell anybody what you learned from tonight?
Probably nothing. But I should probably be drawing a lesson from this. But I'm a little stubborn.
I would think that maybe if you were a grown man, you would want to apologize to Oz for the way you talked about him when he wasn't in the building.
Yeah. Oz beat me fair and square. He's done that before, and he'll do it again.
So just say, Oz, you're the better man than me.
Well, I thought that went without saying.
Yeah, and you got the Vince Lombardi question.
Yeah, you're a Packer fan.
We all got some gimmies tonight.
I didn't get hardly any, but that's all right. Oz, you got any final words for all of our listeners?
I'm just happy. I'm just happy not to come in last. But to the listeners, I'll say, hey, listen to me and Joe on the Rouge, White, and Blue CFL podcast, which is published at thecruelingtruth.net, and it's available on Spreaker and iTunes and all those other places.
And iHeart.
It's fun.
And also check out the articles they write on the CFL. Aris, cool. Any final words? And I will bring this up. Last week was our highest-rated show ever. We had 3,000 listeners.
Yeah, wonderful. To all of you listening out there, thank you very much. You're part of the show as much as we're part of the show.
And go to the superstitions.
Yeah, Oz, please. We'd love. I mean, everybody who comes on the show, we all do it, and we've got to do it because it's just we will all get such a great laugh out of this one.
Has Matt done it yet?
Is who?
Has Matt done it yet?
Matt has not.
Matt is gonna do it in 15 minutes. I promise.
Yeah, it's been 13
Matt
weeks.
meant to do it last week, and Matt was out of town, but he's gonna do it tonight.
I don't know what Matt wasn't out of town the 3 weeks before that when we were asking that Matt to do it.
No, he's going to do it tonight.
Right now, this is what I want to do. I want to put in a formal protest that I should be the winner of this show to put me up 7-6 because I have done what Gridiron Moe wanted, whereas the man that barely won tonight in overtime has not. Aris, you got a final ruling on that?
I have a final ruling, and I look forward to Matt's submission in, what did you say, 15 minutes?
Okay, you got 15 minutes from the time the show ends. If you do not get it in, the result of this show is void, and I win.
Yeah,
because basically this is like failing a drug test. I mean, if we find out later that you didn't do everything that you were supposed to do, I mean, come on, you got to pay the piper.
All right, well, I guess I have to do it now for sure. I can't forget.
Yeah, and when this is over, you trust me, I will count down 15 minutes in my head backwards. Which means I'll get to like 14:52, and then I'll have to stop. But Once I stop, it counts, so you will have lost. And there'll be a big announcement, too. And I can tell you this. I will call the fire department in your hometown tomorrow to make sure that they don't honor you if you don't do this.
No, did the Indiana Fire Department take care of you?
Oh, no, they're so used to me winning stuff that they don't even come out for me anymore. People get bored by it.
Well,
I mean, they won again, and no big deal. So we just let it go now. It's just
well, they're just waiting for you to take the lead in this thing.
No, we're not worried about it because they know how this ends. This ends in like a month where 4 more shows, I win 3 out of the 4, and you lose. But you'll have an excuse for it. That's fine, and we'll still be asking you to put in your superstitions. Go to gruelingtruth.net.
Guarantee that won't be
happening.
happening.
Click the banner, and then put in your superstition, Matt, and everybody else that's listening.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. So, guys, make sure you check out the gruelingtruth.net, not just for the superstitions with the Gridiron Moe. Also check it out with all of our articles. Ton of CFL stuff, ton of NFL content coming up, a lot of NCAA football content's coming up. We got boxing, we got baseball. Check it out. As Oz said before, all of our shows can be heard on iHeart, iTunes, TuneIn, Spreaker, Stitcher. Anywhere you find podcasts, you'll find The Grueling Truth. If you go to Spreaker, we're real easy to find because if you just hit the shows and sports, we're number 1 for the last week. So Doug Stewart, there you go. Matt, that's an inside joke between me and Matt.
Awesome.
Because at one point when we got to like 6th or 7th, Doug Stewart sent us a message and wanted to know if to make our shows more valuable, if we would pay him $10 to $20 and then he would put our show on his network.
I would like to formally invite Doug Stewart if he would like to pay us to make his shows more valuable.
So if Doug wants to get back up to the number 1 spot, maybe if he hooks up with the Grueling Truth, we're going to charge you $25 though, because our time's a little bit more valuable than yours since you're sitting like 3rd or 4th.
Oh.
So Doug Stewart, if you're out there, I know you worked at ESPN and everything. We'll even put you under an assumed name if you want so people don't know that you had to grovel to us, but we'll let it go at that. Also, let me remind you guys, tomorrow, CFL Legend Show. CFL legendary coach, 2-time Coach of the Year, won the CFL Grey Cup twice. Head coach John Gregory will be on the show. He also was Kurt Warner's coach with the Iowa Barnstormers when they pulled him out of a grocery store, turned him into a quarterback. So you listen to that show, you'll find out the inside scoop on Kurt Warner, the inside scoop on the '89 Grey Cup, which I think is one of the greatest football games ever played between Hamilton and Saskatchewan. So I think that's it for tonight. Make sure you check us out on the Super Bowl Trivia Show next week also, same time, as they say, same bat time, same bat place. So for Oz Davis, Joe Pritchard, Matt Andruscavage, Aris Persidis, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.